good way to describe the Conceptual Construction Group is a repository of lessons learned and best practices. We have folks come from different disciplines: architects, mechanical, electrical, plumbing engineers, estimators. We have an experiential design professional. It's a group really the best in their field that have come to join Hines and help us with the pre-construction process, the budgeting, the design, the buyout, and really take the lessons that we learn from each project forward to the next project. We're working right now probably on about 100 different projects around the world, and that's a lot of lessons learned.
Our development teams are regionalized. They work in a specific area, they know the rules, they know what they can do, they know what people want. They've got that perspective. The interesting thing about conceptual construction is we work with that team, but we also work with this team and we work with this team. What we're trying to do is connect the right dots to the right design solution that matters to the specific locale. And because we see such a breadth of projects and a variety of product types and a variety of locations, we're able to pick up on the subtle details that help us solve problems on a large scale.
The group is engaged in the living platform for Hines, which includes student housing, senior living, for rent, for sale. On the commercial side, we've got our T3 platform, heavy timber platform, office buildings, life science. We've worked for third parties on museums and sports arenas. And then, of course, there are many industrial projects that we're involved with right now.
There's a number of individuals within the Conceptual Construction Group who've been there 20 plus years and seen the growth of this organization from regional to global. Having that tenure of success really had a high bar, and we've strived to maintain that bar by using our best practices as we've entered into these new platforms.
The firm has grown so much in terms of not only countries that we're engaged in, but product types, and so we really made the decision to expand the group for Europe into London and for APAC into Singapore.
Over the last 30 years, Hines in Europe has evolved. The projects that we take on today are complex and larger, and therefore bringing to bear CCG's capability that we've used before in the United States has been important as this European platform grows and takes on ever more complex projects. In operating in Europe, respect for the different cultures, the history, the heritage of the cities, the municipalities, and the cultures within which we operate is really important. And therefore an empathetic approach, but still maintaining the standards of Hines, is a unique combination that we must achieve.
The growth of the region across Asia Pacific is quite significant, and there are so many diverse countries, diverse cultures, diverse ways of doing things. That's one of the key roles that conceptual construction brings to the Hines offering in this region is getting consistency through the pre-construction phase, making sure that we are following the correct process and implementing those lessons learned that we have globally, while still being cognizant of local market conditions and nuances that are specific to each of these countries. Because we're in-house, all goals and intentions are aligned in the process. We're able to move a lot quicker and able to be more nimble, and I guess fundamentally understand the product that our local team is looking to deliver.
We have relationships with almost every major architect that you can think of around the globe. They know how we work, we know how they work, and the expectations for how that process will unfold, the design process, the construction process. And it's really the same on the construction side. We've got long-standing relationships with general contractors. They know what we expect and how we want a project to be run. That all leads to better results at the end of the day for a development or redevelopment project, monetarily and from a risk perspective as well.
Because we touch every project, we learn these lessons, and so we're able to adapt them and evolve them as we go to the next project or the next project. And we carry these lessons learned all the way through the process. And so we do get this right because we continually learn, evolve, and try to make it better and better each and every time.